All right, go ahead with questions for Coach.
Yeah, I guess how do you think Darren has been adjusting to playing more like the traditional
True end.
defenseman?
He's been really good. He's a smart guy, but he learns through a lot of repetition. But he's been picking up, man, and just attacking it head on. Been very pleased with the intensity and the mindset, and he's just eager to continue to learn. So expecting big things from him, but it's been good for him. It's been really good for him. Love how he's transitioned.
Having Miles back, what kind of a difference, what kind of dynamic, how much does that change the dynamic?
Oh man, now you got edge guys who can rush, so man, it opens up so much more. And believe it or not, when you have two off the edge, now you start to see more from your inside guys because now they're so freed up. It's not all, you're not going to get slide protection all the time. You look at last year, guys are just sliding to us and basing up one guy. So now you really got to block both guys. So it should open up a bunch of things. We're excited to have Miles back.
You've had several guys inside that have either been injured or banged up or had low maintenance issues.
Yeah.
Issa, Davion, Devin. How are all three of those guys doing physically?
They're doing good. Those guys attack the rehab every day, taking care of their bodies. They're understanding what it takes to be a pro and the soft tissue injuries, how you could limit those and recover. But the thing I give those guys credit, they're trying to get back in every day. But we feel good about our depth on the inside. And I challenge those guys, hey, one guy drop, next guy be ready to roll. That's just the nature of it. You're playing interior D-line. You will never be healthy. You're going to be banged up. So those guys understand I got to play. I'm going to play a little hurt sometimes. And those guys pushing through, man. So like I told Issa the other day, I was just happy to see him out on the field attacking it and going, playing through stuff. So it's a good deal. It's part of it. If you're a D tackle, you're going to be banged up. And those guys understand that.
How is Nate Clifton moving inside, maybe unlocking him a little bit?
Oh man, that guy's he's been on a tear this camp. And I told him the other day in film, I told the D-line, whatever Nate is drinking, sleeping, doing, go get on it. I've been very pleased. For him, man, he's a fast guy. Like, I think Nate has got up to 20 miles per hour before. He's an explosive guy. So what you see is when he's inside and he's going against those guards and those centers, he's able to expose a lot. And on the inside, he could be a little more freer. A lot of times at the end, we're so conscious of the contain, man. On the interior, we want to cut him loose. And I think he's done a great job embracing that. And I'm excited to see him this year continue to prosper there. But, man, he's been on a tear, and we want to continue to see him play at that level and keep it up heading into the season.
Coach, you hear all the time that, if you can get a pass rush, that helps out the secondary.
Oh, my God.
So is that something that you guys preach, especially after seeing some of those issues last year?
All the time, man. And when we look at that stuff and you look at the big pass plays, those guys in the D-line room are getting it just as hard because we got to be there to affect the quarterback and go and press it from there. And I think a lot of the stuff you see out here, like I joke with the QBs, like, hey, it's all nice. You're just standing back there in practice. Like you don't see these big guys running by you. But that's part of it, keep them safe. But the rush is going to be able to help out our back end guys. That's what we want to do. We want to take pressures off those secondary because that's a tough, challenging job. So anytime we could generate some rush and not only get sacks, but get our hands in those throwing windows and press the cage where the quarterback can't step up, that's our mindset. How can we collapse it and make it easier for the back end guys?
Yeah, you mentioned getting your hands up. Last season, there were more deflections
this
season that actually were huge.
Yeah.
So, is that an everyday thing?
Oh, that's an everyday drill. They know we're going to go 3 pop-ups, mirror hand, and we're working, and I'm pinging that ball at them so they can do it. So that's the name of the game, man. Like, how can you affect the quarterback? It's not just getting him on the ground. Sure, you can't even tackle him too much anymore, right? So how can we harass the quarterback, get our hands in those throwing windows, and press the cage, man? And that's celebrated. Like, I celebrate those mirror hands and those cage pressures so those guys understand how important that is.
How close do you think Bradley Mann is to sort of getting all
there.
the way back?
Yeah, he's been working, man. That guy has added a bunch of weight. You look at him, last year he was 235, 240 playing. Now he's adjusting. He's learning how to carry the weight and play. He's very excited about Bradley. That's another big guy coming off an injury, an ACL injury, where he has done nothing but every day attack, and that's what he continues to do. He's getting his legs under him. He's learning how to play at that 280, 290 weight, which is a little learning curve, but he's been doing a great job attacking. That guy's going to work every day, so no worries about him at all.
I've heard a lot of good things about Marion Thomas,
DT.
Those guys. What do you thought of them so
man,
far?
DT, man, that guy, he has come in and like exceeded from what I thought he would be. We're still working on some stuff at the line of scrimmage, but you talk about a kid who's mature, like no nonsense, like he is hungry. And you just asked some of the old linemen, he's been doing a really good job. Now we're gonna hone in on his technique, but he's been a nice addition up front. Stout, strong guy, man. So expecting big things from DT, but he's been doing really good. And a lot of that too. You look at his high school program, his family, his mom, dad comes from a great family. And DT does nothing but work every day. So he's been a great addition to the D-line room.
Question on Christian James.
Yeah.
Follow up. When do you expect you'll get him back?
Soon. CJ's working every day. CJ's a guy. He's just gonna work. He's just gonna keep pressing it. I won't be surprised. I just look up, you see CJ coming out trying to practice, but he's working his rehab. He'll be back very, very soon. We're excited about how CJ's progressing. And he's going to be a big piece to our D-line this year.
Given that some other guys have moved around, that you've got other guys helping, like for instance, Nate has moved from outside to where inside. Does where you can use him change depend on what you've seen from some other guys who've been out here?
Where I could use CJ?
Yes.
No, I think CJ, he loves the inside. We like him on the inside. Now, he still can play the 5. He's still going to be a strong guy out in that 5 technique, but I think he settled in on the inside. That's where we like him. That's where he had his most success moving in from edge to inside last year. So he loves the inside. So we like him on the inside too. So we want to keep him there. It's just more depth. We need to have bodies we could just throw at people left and right. And those guys have to take pride in understanding how that works and goes from there. It's a tough assignment for me as a coach. Have a lot of depth there. It's good though. It's really good.
That's a new one for you, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It very much is. So I'm excited about that. You got to think and you got to find ways to get these guys good reps so where they can showcase. And then again, a lot of that's going to be the guys in the room understanding how we play together as a unit too.
Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate you guys.